What's good, YouTube? It's the boy Dre Too Spiritual back at y'all with another positive video, back at y'all with another positive and productive message. Today's video is going to be me talking about why having toxic parents is the worst and why your parents are holding you back, whether you're on your spiritual journey or whether you're just trying to make yourself a better person in general. Let's get into it. Now, for one thing, what y'all have to understand is there's always a saying that your friends can be more realer than your parents in certain situations. Most people have parents that doesn't let them do anything. For one, their parents can be strict, their parents can be holding them back on what they really want to do. And you have most kids out here that don't want to go to college, but their parents make them go to college because that's what they think is best for them. That's what they think they should do. And the truth is, you know what I'm saying, your parents don't know what's best for you. They only do what they think is best for you because they trying to live their life through yours. They trying to live a life that they never got to live through you. So that's what you have to understand. You don't have to go to college. Your parents can't make you do anything. This is for all my people that's seniors, that's about to get out of school, that's about to graduate. Your parents can't make you do anything. One thing I would like to understand, one thing I would like to point out is that when you on your spiritual journey, your parents can hold you back on your spiritual journey because one thing, now that you know about the meat and now that you know that meat is bad for you, you should have been known that meat was bad for you, but now that you're starting to wake up about the government and the type of food that they feed us, now you want to try to go to a grocery store, you're trying to go to Whole Foods, you're trying to eat healthy, you're trying to detox your body, you're trying to fast and get it all out your system. But it's so hard to try to eat healthy when you live in the house with parents who just don't eat healthy. They, you know what I'm saying? They buy meat every time, they buy chicken, they buy pork, they buy all types of stuff, all type of BS foods all the time. But the moment that you try to change your diet up, they won't let you because maybe they don't believe in it, or maybe they don't believe in the stuff that you're buying. You know what I'm saying? And that's one way that they can hold you back on your spiritual journey. And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad because, you know, your parents can be so asleep to the point where, you know what I'm saying, they don't know what's going on, and they just think that, you know, eating this fast food and eating all this BS, drinking this regular milk, and, you know, eating all this stuff that the government fed for us is good for them. But parents wonder why they turn up with diseases in 10 to 15 years, why they're in the hospital bed laying down there. And they always wonder why they get sick easily. Another reason is because maybe it's because of your parents' beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Your parents may not believe in meditation, so they're not gonna know why you meditating. They're not gonna know what semen retention is. You know, they're in a whole another generation. You know what I'm saying? They done lived their life already. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you're doing or you're trying to implement is new to them. They're not gonna know why you're sun gazing. They don't understand because they're asleep. Their conscience is too low. You know what I'm saying? You know, their conscience is too low. They haven't woken up yet, and they had all this time to wake up and to be exposed to what's really going out in the world. And that's what you have to really understand in this lifetime. And you know what I'm saying? You know, most kids actually try to open their third eye, but you know, due to the conditions of their living situations, they have to live with their parents where they have to, you know, abide by their rules. They have to abide by what they eat, and they have to abide by, you know, what they cook. You know what I'm saying? Most people have them strict parents to where you can't even cook your own food, and you know what I'm saying? You have to eat meat, and it's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? But one tip that I would like to say is when you living with parents who are like that, the only thing that you can do is fast. But fasting can only go so much, you know what I'm saying? You're only supposed to fast for like 3 to 4 days or 6 days, really, depending on how much of the toxins that's in your body. But like, you know what I'm saying, fasting can only go so much because, you know what I'm saying, when they cooking and they feeding you this stuff and they serving this to you, you're going to fold because you don't have nothing else to eat, and your parents doesn't believe in you eating healthy. One thing, when you go into the gym and you're actually trying to eat healthy and you're trying to get gains and you're trying to better your life, it's like they always gonna try to shame you. They're gonna use a shame attack to talking about why are you going to the gym. why are you doing this? You don't need to go to the gym. They're gonna always question you. Instead of supporting you and instead of supporting what you got going on, they're gonna always question you and try to shame you for what you were doing. And that's really the worst thing. That's really the worst thing, because it's like it makes you not want to go to the gym, and it really makes you think, why do I need to go to the gym? Just because your parents told you that, just because your parents want to shame you, and just because your parents want to try to put their limitations on you, just because they never went through a gym in their life. And yeah, that's what y'all gotta watch out for. But y'all friends and like-minded people can really be more realer than your parents. And that's what y'all have to understand. You love your parents to death, but sometimes you have to open yourself up to reality. Sometimes you have to look reality into the face and say that your parents is not what you think they are. You know what I'm saying? Your parents have unsolved trauma that they're dealing with, and they haven't dealt with it yet. So they're living the life that they never had got to live through you. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that. Once you understand that, you have to move accordingly. And if you're in a position where you can move out, or you have a job and you got money saved up, move out and get your own. Get your own. Rent yourself an apartment and eventually become a homeowner, so you can start doing your own stuff. So you can be on your own grind. And you don't have to answer to nobody, and you can start doing everything yourself. That's how it's supposed to go, and that's how it's always supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a quick video talking about your parents and everything. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And just a little quick video. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all are new. I'm out. Make sure y'all stay productive.